Hey guys, Kev here, and I have an unboxing to do for you. And you know what that means? I get to take out the Evertech, the Shadow Ranger, the greatest knife of all time, the greatest spring assist knife ever to be created, forged in the fires of Mount Doom. Seriously, this knife is fantastic. Absolutely love it. So, I do have two packages. Yeah. I'll get to the knife in a second real quick. Just want to pop this box open. Like, for real, that just happened. It didn't even engage the spring assist. Jesus fucking Christ. This package here is from Core Essentials. So, real brief background. I am working on getting my carry game back up to par. I've talked about this before. And one of the things I'm trying to get a better sense of is gun belts. And I have a leather, very thick leather gun belt somewhere. And I have one of those what the hell are they called? I forget, where they clip in the front. And it's like this little triangle thing. It's very awkward. And I don't like those, either of them. So what I've been rocking for months now is the Groove belt, which is the Groove Ring guys. I love the Groove belt. I can recommend the Groove belt to anybody, unless you're carrying a gun. Unless you're carrying something super lightweight. But, I mean, I tested it the other day where I took my Core Essentials belt, one of these, and when you hold these up, so real quick, I'll just show you. This is the leather belt, and they have nylon belts. And originally, I reached out to them. My buddy Tyler, shout out to EDC Gear Reviews. He told me about them, and he said, reach out to them, tell them you have a channel, and maybe they'll send you one. And I was like, all right. And I did, and they did. They sent me this really cool nylon gun belt, which I am actually wearing right now. I don't know if you can see it where I'm at, but essentially, it is a nylon belt, right? It comes in this big strip of nylon, very, very secure, very tough, but also pretty well, not chamfered, but whatever the word is for belts, rounded up here. And then it comes with a buckle, like this. And right here is where you kind of clasp the buckle onto the nylon. And then it comes with all these sizes in it, right? And then this thing is actually extra. This is called a belt saver. So you could put this probably wherever your gun is and then clip over it so you don't destroy your belt over time. But anyway, you basically take your waist size, so here's size 38, right? That's not what I am. But if you're a size 38 without a gun, then you add 4 inches and then you cut it there. That way you have enough room for when you're carrying, right? And then the way it works is it has this track of this long track right here. These are all 1/4 inch, which gives you very, very precise adjustments. And guys, there's a million reviews on these, so I'm probably going to do a review on them at one point, but just know that there are a lot of reviews out there already, so I'm not trying to be overkilling anybody here who already knows this. But basically, you push it in, it gets to that track, and then it clicks. And it tightens 1/4 inch at a time. And then you have this toggle right here. You pull that up, and then you can loosen it, right? So basically what you could do is put your belt on, and then, let's say you're carrying an appendix, which I don't do currently. When you sit down, maybe you want to loosen it a little bit. You just loosen it up. And then when you get up, you just push in a little bit, and it'll click back into place and you tighten it. It's really, really cool. It's obviously infinitely adjustable by waist size and then also by that track right there. So cool concept. And you'll see how rigid it is, right? Like it doesn't just flop down. Like, okay, it flops a little bit, but I'm a big dude. It's very sturdy. And I tried this with my groove belt and it just like fell. Here, I'll grab it. Again, I absolutely love these groove belts. These are also very adjustable as a regular belt. So these are magnetic. Has these Neo whatever magnets. So it kind of locks in with the magnet and then these hooks. And oh, it's so nice. You have these cool looking buckles. Love the groove belt. And then with this one, you can pull through. So you kind of like push up and then pull this down and that'll tighten the belt. You can pull it out to loosen it, right? And then you just click it shut. Also infinitely adjustable. A little bit harder to adjust, but I love this belt. So, I'll hold it like this, see? It just flops down like that. This stays up. That is why you want a good gun belt, because it'll hold your holster and everything in place. This is relatively stiff here, but the nature of it is to be elastic, so it's not that good at it, right? Anyway, long story short, sometimes I don't wear an undershirt, and this nylon can be a little bit like pokey on your skin, especially if you're fat like me. So I asked them to send me a leather belt. I asked to pay for it. They were kind enough to just send me one. The nylon ones go up to size 54 waist, I think. The leather only goes to 44. So the guy's like, he said, don't cut it. Like, try it first. Right? Don't cut it. So basically, here's the, he also said, oh, this is awesome. He sent me this cool gunmetal looking clip, which is awesome. That thing's sexy. So what you do to start is you take the end and then you run it in. So obviously we want it this way. Push this in. And then this goes all the way in. Now, shit. Okay. Comes with a little Allen key. Sorry guys, I didn't want to take up a ton of time on this, but whatever. You have to loosen these little screws. So I think what they say is with the leather, you don't necessarily need these guys for the extra security, but you might as well, right? I don't know if I'm going to have to take them out. Oh, I can see there's still some room there. Of course, I drop everything. Motherfucking Christ. Did I say that? I didn't say that. Alright, here we go. Alright. So now I have the belt all the way up. I pushed it in. Then you take this and close it. It has like there's teeth on it. It really bites in. It is sometimes hard to close. Damn. That son of a bitch don't want to close. Man, I don't know why you would need those teeth. Oh, got it. Okay, Jesus. Yeah, I don't know why you need those screws, too. I think they say with the leather you don't even need the screws. But it obviously can't hurt to have both in there. Alright, come on. Come on. Fucking shit, dude. Sorry, guys. I am absolutely terrible with an Allen wrench. I always end up popping the son of a bitch out, and then it falls, and then it's a whole fucking ordeal, you know? I'm just tightening these till it starts to give me a good amount of resistance, and then I'm going to stop because I don't have time for this shit. But I do appreciate how secure it is. Now, normally, you'd want to make sure this size is going to fucking fit you before you go through all this shit. And tightening everything. Comes with a couple extra screws in case you fuck them up. All right, so now you have the buckle on there, right? Now what you do is you run it through. Of course, this is set up to be right-handed, which I hate. Can't remember if they want it to be down or up. I would assume they want it to be down. So a righty would slide it through this way. Sorry. Go look at my gut, maybe. I will say I am going to be doing some more gun stuff on the channel because I'm getting into it. I've had a few holsters come in. I have more coming. So I'm going to do probably one big video on holsters alone. Alright, so basically, I don't even know if you can see this. Now I can tighten this down. Yeah. And then I have a little bit of left over here. Perfect. Actually fits perfect. So anyway, I don't know how much of that you can see, but absolutely fantastic belt. Oh yeah, and that's going to feel a lot better because it's leather instead of nylon, right? So anyway, it's just a brief overview of the Core Essentials belt. Here's another one of those belt savers. I actually like to use it as a keeper. So you put it on the belt, and then you could tuck the end into it, and you have basically this huge thing to tuck the end into. But it also, I have a little one that came with the nylon one. So we'll see. But you can always trim the belt, shorten it a little bit, then you won't have any hanging out, right? That's the cool part. All right. So the thing you probably came to see is this guy. This is the Chavez tack knife. TAC. Look at that Evatac go to work, baby. Woo! So I heard somebody say, was it Jake, who said TAC stands for tiny ass knife? That was pretty funny. Of course, there was tape on the side there I didn't even see. Lots of penis in here. You guys know I love the penis. Oh, shit. I dropped a bunch of penis on the floor. Oh, my God. Look at this tiny thing. Okay. Lots and lots of penis, and it looks like a sticker. Let me grab that. This is from NC Blade. So I will admit, right there, guys. Check it out. NC Blade is really cool. I ordered my CKF Evo 2.0, the original one that I then traded, then I, the whole story, but I got that on NC Blade, and they are really cool. They ship like same day. Excuse me, they ship like same day, super fast. They offer the Sezzle option or Afterpay, one of those, which is really cool as well. And yeah, I'm going to be honest, guys. I didn't even know this knife existed. And then 2 days ago, Jake, Bearded Gear, sent a message in our group chat and was like, hey, just bought this. And I was like, that is the ugliest, fuggliest, grossest knife I've ever seen. This chunky, blocky, I didn't even know how tiny it was at the time. Flipper, big-ass flipper. It had freaking huge clip holes on it because it's ambi. Literally said it was the ugliest thing ever. And then I just ordered one. I was like, fuck it. It was only $225, which is weird. I got the Black Micarta Tanto, of course. And it has a belt finish. This is a Riot design, obviously. Or Riot construction. Chavez design. So let's take a look, guys. I'm not going to show it to you in the box. All right, so first off, they gypped us on the cloth, so you don't even get a cleaning cloth with this. Like, what the hell, Ramon? I'm just kidding. All right. I'm looking at the knife. All right, right off the bat, I can literally feel the tip right there. Like, my finger is grabbing that tip, so that's not good. Centering slightly off to the clip side. These are just initial things I'm noticing. It's a liner lock. It's very chunky. There's almost no there's no like chamfer. It's like it's not rounded at all. It's very square. The back spacers or the what are those things called? You know what I'm trying to say. Those things. Back posts, whatever the fuck they're called. They look kind of weird. So here it is. It is an M390 black micarta titanium frame lock. Very interesting. $225. I find that strange because usually Riot Chavez's are way more, but you will see there are screws everywhere on this son of a bitch. There's 3, 4 of them right in a row here. Jesus. You do have the Chavez skull clip, which is, you know, the Chavez skull clip. Is that center? Here we go. Is that centering off? You know, this classic fucking lefty shit right here. No, I don't know. It looks fine now. But from this angle, it looks off. It looks off to the clip side. Right? But then when you look at it from this side, it looks fine. You look at it from this side, it looks fine. You look at it from this side, it looks fine. But boom! Off to the clip side. What the fuck? Absolutely hate that my eyes suck at knowing if things are centered. Alright, one other thing before I flip it. This thing has the tiniest fucking bearings I have ever seen. We will not be doing a bearing swap. You can see right there, it has the smallest, I mean, these are like Finch-sized bearings. Absolutely tiny. Interesting. Alright, so it is a liner lock. No lock bar pressure issues, hopefully. I have had liner locks with that issue, actually. Here we go. Riot detent. Okay. That felt really good. That felt really good. Chunky ass knife, but I will say it fits in my hand very well. You have this really crazy ass jimping here. I'm not going to sit here and complain about the jimping for 20 minutes like somebody I know. Love you, Jake. I will honestly say I don't mind the jimping. I almost said I kind of like it. It's not bad. Like, I could push on it. It doesn't, like, hurt or anything. I think it's okay. You have this flipper choil going on here, but you can see that corner is sharp and that corner is hot. So you got to be careful there. It's like a loaded rifle right here. You know what I'm trying to say. But you can hold it like this. Man, if they had just taken that corner off like this, they took it right here and just rounded that off or whatever they had to do, you could probably fit your finger like this and it would at least feel comfortable enough to use. But as of right now, it's basically useless in that situation, which, oh, it would have felt really good. Man, Chavez would have had a little Vox design on his hand if he did that, right? I may have to have somebody do that for me. I can fit 4 on. If I squeeze them, I can fit 4 on and then choke up to here and not worry about that jimping. Or I can hold it like this with 3. Not bad. Action. I mean, it's hard to expect better than that from Riot. A little bit of lock stick, maybe. Any blade play? No blade play. It's solid as a rock. Detent, man. It is money, guys. This detent is absolute money. Left-handed. I don't know. I kind of like this little guy. Let's go ahead and flip the clip while we're here. Really? They went with T6s. They went with T6s on the clip. I am very surprised with that. And I hate it. So, I want to point something out. The clip has 2 screws. Right? but there's 3 screws on the scale. So that tells me that, and there's nothing under there to show anything else going in. So what that tells me is they're planning on having some kind of clip option for this. I remember hearing a lot that Chavez was going to start including a new, like a different clip, a less crazy clip with his knives. And I'm guessing that's why that has the 3-hole pattern, because why else would you have a 3-hole pattern for a 2-hole pattern knife, right? Or clip, sorry. Just tighten this down. Try not to over tighten and be an idiot. All right, so we now have a lefty friendly Ramon Chavez knife. I wanted to feel it left-handed in my hand like this with the action. Guys, this thing is cool. I actually really like this. Okay, I like it. I like it. I don't know about really. It's got a little bit of that lock stick. Let me clean up the lock face. See if that helps at all. Sorry for the long video, guys. Just trying to see. Yeah, I don't know. You can hear it when it clicks. You hear that? I don't know. It's not like bad. Doesn't like, it's not hard to push over or anything. So it could just be detent ball. Let's put a little bit of drop of schnizzle on there. KPL, guys, go to knifepivotlube.com. Use code LEFTY10 for 10% off your order. Love KP Schnizzles. Use it on everything. All right, there we go. I always recommend putting a little bit on the detent ball first before you even try putting any on the bearings. Usually from factory, Riot will lubricate perfectly fine on the bearings and dial it in pretty well for most people's taste. But the detent ball can always use a little bit of oil. Look at that. Yes. It's just, I can feel that KPL smoothness. Ah, yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. Oh, yeah, this is cool, guys. Sorry, I'm just kind of chilling with this knife, hanging out with you guys. I was expecting it to kind of suck. Based on my initial impressions from looking at it visually, and after I ordered it, I was like, oh shit, it's 2.75 inch blade. I thought it was a bigger knife. And then watching Jake's unboxing, you know, it's hard not to think about that. Now, let me put it in pocket. Take out the knife I had today, which, of course, Slim Mitty, guys. I can't get that thing out of my pocket. All right, lefty clip. So, I'm going to stand up. You're going to have to look at my stomach again. Sorry. Okay, in pocket. Not bad. Again, it's a little chunky, but I can reach in there. Because it has a lefty clip, I'm not reaching into jimping or anything. I just have that giant flipper tab, but honestly, it's not like poking me or anything. Comes out with a little bit of, there's a little bit of retention at the end there that you have to kind of get past when you pop it out, but feels good. I mean, damn. I like this little bitch. This little sucker. I mean, look at it compared to another Riot-made knife. Aloni Knives Goat. I mean, this is a small knife, guys. 3-inch blade. And this is smaller. I mean, if that doesn't put it into perspective, I mean, maybe a bug out. Here's a bug out. So, I mean, whew, tiny little guy. What else do I have that you guys might know? I mean, you guys know everything, right? You know what a fucking bug out looks like. What am I talking about? Yeah, I love the Tanto grind on there. Here we can compare it to the Slim Midi. Two sweet ass Tantos with hollow grinds right there. Look at that. I love the compound grind on this. I love the compound grind on this as well. But Riot, man, they just kill it on these compound grinds. It's pretty thick stock. You can see there. Yeah, I mean, that jimping's not great. You know, I'm not going to sit here and lie and say it feels good, but it doesn't bother me at all, honestly. I mean, yeah, it's tearing my thumb up a little bit, but what am I going to do with this knife that I need to, you know, bear down and really fuck myself up on that jimping? Like, I can just place my thumb on there and it's fine. I'm not, like, pushing with my thumb, right? You have the Chavez logo there. And then, of course, M390. I mean, that's cool that it's M390 on this guy. The black micarta is absolutely sexy. Shit, now it looks like it's off to the, oh, right, no. I said clip side, right? Now it looks like it's off to the show side. Or the, shit. Yeah, it was off to the clip side. Now it's off to the other. Yeah, I'm an idiot. That's the same side, you dumbass. Alright, I'm not smart, guys. But here's what I was talking about right off the get-go. I can get in there and I can, like, my finger is pushing that tip right now. I can't quite catch it enough to pull it out, but it is very close to the end. Now, I don't know in what scenario that's going to be some kind of a big deal. I'm guessing they just wanted to take off as much as they could here. I don't know why they couldn't have made it just, you know, a millimeter longer and not had to even worry about that issue. In the back, yeah, I'm on the edge. I'm on the edge right here, but I'm not, like, cutting myself, and I'd have to really push, and, you know, I just don't see that happening in regular use. Yeah, guys, sorry for the long one here. I'm just really intrigued by this guy. I like it a lot, actually. And, yeah, cool little knife. I like that it's ambi. A lot of lefties are going to buy this just because they can carry it lefty, and it's a liner lock. It's a smart move by Ramon for doing that. Here's your lockup. Very solid there. Not too early, not too late. You know, pretty much the way most people like it. I mean, you can definitely see it's a thick-ass boy, right? I mean, if you compare it to the bug out, I didn't do that. How can I best compare it there? I mean, it's a healthy... It's like the bug out went out to dinner and, you know, had 5 Big Macs or something. Basically, this whole top scale, that whole thickness of that micarta, plus some of that titanium is, you know, on top of this. That's how thick it is. So, pretty thick boy there. But I kind of like that. I mean, Chavez, he has his design language, and he's cool and interesting, and I like cool and interesting, and that is definitely what this is. So maybe it's just that, and it'll wear off, and I'll end up not liking it. But right off the bat, I'm actually pretty happy with it. I would change a few things. I would chamfer a few things. I would add that little choil there. I may add, if I got somebody like BJ Hill to add a choil here, I think that would be a game changer. Now, you lose a shit ton of edge, but how come they didn't bring the edge back to here? You know, I know that Chavez does this thing, but they could have brought it back a bit, and then at least you wouldn't feel like you could have a choil. You just feel like you just have more edge, and that would be cool. But like the in-between shit is kind of weird to me. You can hold it like this, though. It does work. So, Anyway, I'm going to shut up about this. It's been long enough. This is the Ramon Chavez Ultramar series. Tack. T-A-K. Tiny ass knife with black micarta, belt satin, Riot made, M390. I'm digging it, guys. Lefty clip with the skull. That's fucking awesome. Really liking it, guys. So, appreciate you listening to me rant, rave, babble, and bullshit. I love you so much. I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will catch you later.